Hello, and thank you for tuning in today. I'm your host, Shari McGuire, your local realtor and passionate explorer of all things Maple Grove. Joining us on this adventure are Aimee and Amar Singh, the owners of Plastic Free Pursuit. Welcome, Aimee and Amar.
Thank you.
Yeah, Aimee and Amar bring a wealth of experience and a unique perspective to the table on plastic-free living. Their company, Plastic Free Pursuit, is your one-stop shop for all things zero waste, home goods, personal care, health and wellness, and more. That means they're all about saving our planet one product at a time, proving that you can have it all without taking away from the earth. They have been featured in BuzzFeed, the New York Post, and Sustainably Chic, and recently celebrated 4 years in business. We're thrilled to have you here today, Aimee and Amar, and we can't wait to dive deep into your journey and learn more about the thriving business you've brought to Maple Grove. And I say that you've brought to Maple Grove because you did just recently move here. So why don't you tell us about the interesting story of how this got started in your journey to Maple Grove?
Yeah, so our business kind of got started kind of randomly one day. We actually visited his home country of Mauritius. And at that point, we had already kind of started to live more eco-friendly, using a reusable water bottle, that kind of thing. But when we went to his country,
which is a tropical island, just like Bahamas. So
Okay.
it's literally located next to South Africa, where Madagascar is.
yeah,
It's like a tiny island, which looks like a speck. But the people are very multicultural, and it's well populated, and the education and tourism and everything. And what struck us was the way that they were living over there, being such a small island. So that's where we will probably explain.
So we thought, if an island so small can do something so big, why can't we? We're in America. We're supposed to be this great big country, and we're so wasteful, most of us. And so then it just kind of opened our eyes, and we're like, hey, let's do something about it, And so we kind of started to look for more options, and we couldn't really find them all in one place. So that's kind of what we wanted to create, was a one-stop shop, like you mentioned, for all things eco-friendly living. And so you also mentioned we've been in business for 4 years, which is fun. And so before this, we were living in Hugo. So now we just moved to Maple Grove. It's an online shop, but we do local pop-ups with local small businesses. So this summer we'll be kind of popping up throughout Maple Grove as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have one plan. Is it confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost confirmed. Kingdom Coffee.
Oh, okay.
Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
we'll be there the weekend of June 9th.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's our first time going Maple Grove and meeting the community, which we are excited.
Yeah.
And share what we do, and try to to even educate and share our knowledge and experiences.
Just
It's not all about selling products. It's also, we have a mission behind it. And our mission is to help people educate and also do something for the environment. But for example, when we started our business, we got involved with One
Tree Planted.
Yeah, One Tree Planted, where for every order that we get, we'll be planting one tree. And we have that a lot into a lot of countries. I don't have it namely, but Aimee knows more about it. But that, it's a good perspective. It's a good move to do, to help the environment.
Yeah.
And we take a lot of things into consideration as well. For example, the way that we work, we try to be as eco-friendly as we can by reducing carbon emissions, like in terms of shipping and like the resources, the materials, and all these things. Like packing tape, it's all like eco-friendly. It doesn't have recycled. It's paper. It's not plastic.
We also make sure that all of our suppliers, our shipments coming in, are shipped the same way that we ship. So no plastic bubble wrap or packing peanuts. That we have very strict requirements from our suppliers as well. And most of them already do, because they have the same idea in mind as us, as eco-friendly as possible. So we don't really have to ask for much in that field, which is good.
It's just an effort that we want to bring not only to where we sell online, but also to the people of Maple Grove and Minnesota and whoever wants to know us.
Yeah, absolutely. So is there a product that people tend to like the most? Have you noticed that?
There's a few. I would say one of our biggest sellers is also one of the easiest to use. It's our shampoo and conditioner bars.
Okay.
The impact alone, so one bar replaces up to 3 bottles, which is
Wow.
huge because they're very concentrated. They're easy to use. We have
Mhm.
some different scents. They're easy to travel with. Take them
Yeah.
camping, take them on a plane.
Hmm.
Um, and then following that, I would say a lot of our household cleaning products are very popular as well.
Okay.
Everyone uses them, so it's a pretty
Yeah,
easy switch to make.
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, everybody that cleans their house, let's hope they do.
Yeah,
Um,
fair.
so what surprised you most about owning this business? Excuse me.
Um, I would say probably how much work goes into running a small business yourself when you're doing everything. It's just us two. We have never hired anybody. So we do all of the marketing and the social media, the packing orders, sourcing, shipping, everything.
We work full
Mhm.
time too,
Yeah.
so it's just on the side
Oh,
it is.
Hmm.
So we
okay.
literally run from work after it's done and get home and start doing this and run to the post office and
Mhm.
do this and do that. And on our time off, we try to do as much as we can.
Yeah,
Mhm. That's tough, but I bet you love the impact you're having though. Um,
definitely.
for sure. Do you know how many trees you've helped plant yet?
We have it on our website. I don't know the exact one. I know it's over 1,000.
Yeah.
A lot of
More than
trees.
that. And we're actually doing another, since it's our birthday month in June, we're doing the whole month of June. Every order will plant a tree. So
Okay.
kind of on and off just for fun or like a
Mhm.
special occasion, we'll do that promo.
Mhm. Oh, that's awesome. So what are your goals over the next year?
I think our main goal is just to reach as many people as possible,
Right.
both locally and nationwide throughout the US. And just
Mhm.
to spread the word, not even just to buy our products, but just to live a more eco-friendly life, composting at home, recycling, doing whatever you can, even just getting involved in the community.
That's what
Mhm.
Um,
I say too. Yeah, involved with the community, like join, do some collab with some kind of events going on. You know,
Pick
just
up
to
trash.
yeah, whatever we can try to share in terms of what we know, and especially the younger generations where they just know they tend to just get easy things from big supermarkets and stuff and just throw
Mhm.
it, whereas you could do much better than that. Like, for example, if you have to start a journey in sustainability, the first thing that you would do is actually finish what you have.
Mhm.
Even if it has plastic, you use it completely and then you dispose it correctly before you switch to natural things.
Yeah.
You just don't throw something.
I like it is because you don't have a wasteful mindset of even getting to
Yeah.
the sustainable products. I like that a lot because otherwise people be throwing away a lot of product, which
Yeah,
kind of
use what
silly
you
too.
have and then invest in a better, more natural, eco-friendly option.
Absolutely, I like that. So do you have a memorable customer experience that would be fun to hear about?
Hmm. I think they're all memorable for us because every time we meet someone, like for
Yeah.
instance, we did a pop-up, I think it was in Hopkins. And we have people that kind of follow us around for our in-person events and they'll say, "Hey, we came just for you. We saw your post," and they follow us around. And I think that's really
Yeah.
cool because
Um,
they kind of wait for us to do in-person events and then they can meet us and speak with
mhm,
us. It's different than just sending a message
Yeah,
online.
they tell us their name and we're like, "Oh, it's you. Oh yeah, I
We
remember packing your
recognize,
order. That's so cool. Nice to meet you." And we
yeah,
share
oh,
things.
wow.
Like, yeah.
That is super cool that people follow you around. That means people love what you've got and they're
yes,
willing to come and find you, which is great. I just love it. That's awesome.
yeah.
So I guess the last question I always end with this. So, what do you love most about Maple Grove?
Everything.
Yeah.
I think we talk about this all the time, is how convenient and close everything is,
Mhm,
especially like in the Elm Creek Boulevard area. I mean, we
mhm.
drive 5 minutes from home when we drop off our orders at the post office. We can
Yes.
go to the grocery store. Everything is so convenient, but also the sense of community is just different here.
Mhm,
It's a big town in terms of the number of people that live here,
mhm.
but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like a small town.
Absolutely. That's what everybody says. And I don't know how we do it, but it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. It was so nice to meet the two of you. And I know that I'll have a link in below the video for people. They can get a discount on your website if they use that link. So
Yes.
hopefully they'll be able to try out your products and get the word out on the great work that you're doing. So thank you very much. I appreciate your time today, and we'll talk soon. Take care.
Awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
And thank you for watching another episode of Explore Maple Grove. This is Shari McGuire, local realtor in the area. Thank you and have a great day.